Hey guys, you're watching Constant Shutter TV with Charlotte. Welcome to my Hannah Hart wrap up. So basically, I just wanted to make a little video and just kind of go through my emotions of the day, what I was kind of feeling, all that kind of stuff. So let's get started. That was a very Gen X pen of me. So basically, one of the things I was really disappointed about was the wind and the audio of my video that I put together of at the event. If you haven't seen that, go check that out first. And then come back and watch this. Anyway, I felt like when I was editing, you couldn't really hear a lot of what she was saying because of the wind, which was really annoying, but like, we can move past that. Yesterday was a very stressful day. I was kind of with my friend in this shop, and my mum called me and she's like, you have to go and pick your father and I up from this place like right now, and I was running all over town and I couldn't get my friend to where I was, and I didn't know when to come to the meetup or what was happening or where it was, and it was just got really, really stressful very, very quickly. But luckily, it all kind of worked out in my favour, and I went to the meetup, went with my friend, we got to the Auckland Domain, which is where it was, which is kind of where the domain, where the museum is, and we rocked up, and it was really, really lovely because everyone was just sitting around on picnic blankets, just like eating and talking and chilling, and it was really nice. Like, it was just like so homey and sweet, and like, oh, it just gave me like the good feels to like see everybody so happy and like laughing. And then Hannah Hart rocked up. She just rocked up in a taxi and everyone was like, holy shit. One girl had a panic attack. I really hope that she's okay. She seemed to be fine after that. I think it was just like the initial shock of like seeing her. And it was very like exciting and very like, oh my god. I was very surprised because we all had to print out tickets and get like tickets to come to this event. They were free. But then when we got there was like no security, no one, like didn't have to show our tickets to anybody, and it was literally just Hannah and Pearl that showed up. Like, no please, no anything, which was totally good. It was very intimate, so she kind of caught us all into this like little semicircle, and yeah, so we were in this little semicircle, which was really lovely, and we did like a bit of a Q&A and asked her questions, and she asked us questions, and that's kind of the footage that is in the other video. And then we moved into kind of like the as she liked to call it, the photo kissy huggy time. So that was really fun. So it was really nice to like meet her one-on-one. Let's talk about my emotions for a little second. So basically, what kind of happened, I don't get starstruck. I really, really don't. Like, I'm not trying to be up myself or whatever, but like, I spend a lot of time with like a lot of like celebrities and stuff. Like at the New Zealand Music Awards, I was sitting across the table from Lord, I was hanging out with Jamie Curry, I was like, you know, like Natalia Kills was walking past me. Yesterday, Sam Walker nearly pushed my mum down the stairs. Like, literally, it's just like, it doesn't faze me because everybody is just kind of like a person in my mind. But I've never actually seen like a proper YouTuber like in the flesh. Anyway, I was with my friend Cassandra, and follow her on Instagram, her links stuff will be down below. Anyway, we got up there and we were kind of working out. I was kind of like talking to her, and then she was like, okay, I'll go first and then I'll film you. So I was like, okay. So she went, and I got up there and I was like, had my camera, and I was like freaking out. Like, my head was just spinning, and I was trying to take photos of my friend. I don't know how to work my camera. I've had my camera for 3.5 years. I know it inside and out. Like, I love my camera. And I was holding it, and I was like, didn't know what to do. Didn't know. I was like freaking out. I just didn't even know how to take a photo. And then my friend talked to her, and then she came and got the camera off me, and then it was my turn, and I was like walking up, and I was like, and I just started bawling, like the tears were streaming, and my friend was like trying to take photos and film, and I think it was all very crazy and very, very stressful. And then I like got up there and I was like, oh my god, like I love you so much, like it was such an inspiration. And here am I just like sobbing. She must have thought I was like fucking crazy. I gave her the letters, the letters, and she was like, thank you so much, and it was really lovely, and she hugged me again, and I was like, oh my god. And then we took some photos, and then we left, and then I called my mom, and I was like, come pick us up, and she was like, no, and I was like standing there crying, and it was, our chocolate had finally hardened, though it melted during the day, so we couldn't eat it, but then luckily by the time the meetup was over, it hardened again, so we had that going for us. Anyway, I don't want this video to be really, really long. I just want to talk about one more thing. Basically, it was really interesting because one girl put up her hand and was like, we don't have a YouTube community in New Zealand, so how do you kind of think that I should make videos without there being a community? And she handled it really, really well, and she was like, you don't need a community, you just need to just start. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. I can't even understand myself, I'm talking so fast. Anywho, I kind of found that really interesting that she didn't realize that we had this whole kind of like New Zealand community. I'm personally not very fond I guess would be the best word, of a lot of the people in the community, maybe a couple of people in the community, but it is here. And I just think that, like a couple of people asked me like, how do I get into YouTube? And it's like literally just start. When I started, I didn't know that there were other people that were into this. I honestly didn't. And then Andrew messaged me on Facebook and was like, hey, guess what? We have a whole community. And I was like, whoa, who knew? So it will come, like you will learn these things and you will learn new skills and you will like meet all these people. And today was really lovely. Getting back to Hannah Hart, she said heartburn was her OTP and I died. She was so lovely and just so funny, just so personable. Like it was just so nice to just like see her. She was just so chill and just so like, yeah, and I was like, oh. Anyway, if you ever get a chance to meet one of your favorite YouTubers, please do it. It's a fantastic opportunity. I would highly, highly recommend it. Have you guys met any of your favorite YouTubers? Have you met Hannah Hart? I want to know your YouTube meetup stories. Comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Sorry, it was very rambly, very all over the place. There was a lot of emotions running high. It was a fantastic day. But my God, I couldn't even sleep last night. I was so excited. I don't even know why. It was just ridiculous. I didn't realize I was that big of a Hannah Hart fan, but then she appeared in front of me and I was like, yo. Anyway, subscribe and have a fantastic day. I will see you guys very, very shortly. Goodbye.